Now, the good thing about working on the Lowdown is you get to meet some cool people, and these two guys with me now are two of the coolest guys, really good mates of mine. Welcome, Right Said Fred.
Hey. Thank you.
How are you?
Richard.
Yeah, Richard and
I'm Fred.
Lovely to meet you.
Right, go right back.
Oh my God.
I'm too sexy. Gotta be the best track ever. Gotta be the best track ever.
That and Stairway to Heaven.
Almost off record.
Hey, but listen, you guys, you got an Ivan Novello,
Two.
didn't you? Two.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Deeply Dippy was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was the other one, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for the amount of performances. So it was just because it was played so much that we got those two, I think, consecutive years as well.
And you've got a new single, haven't you?
We have.
Which is Sweet Treats.
It is, yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you've got a new album as well.
Yep, called single album. The album's called Exactly.
Exactly.
And we called it Exactly because that's pretty much that's what we say to everything. You know, when anybody says anything to us, we tend to say exactly as our response, default. It's our default position, yeah.
You're doing some, I know you're doing a couple of festivals.
Yep.
Are you going to do a tour? Are you going to come to Birmingham?
Well, we are. The plan is to do festivals, whatever shows come in this year, and then do a tour next year.
Right.
Hard ticket thing next year. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But look,
That's up there.
It's you go where the love and the money is. You know what it's like. So we have to see how the single goes and how the album goes. We're an independent band, so it's all self-funding.
Right.
So we have to. It's baby steps each time.
well, you are gonna come and visit us when you do come
Yes,
to
we are.
Birmingham.
Of course we are.
Yeah, we
You
are,
know,
yeah.
we want the exclusive.
And we've got some great players. We've got some really good players in the band.
Right.
And I think finally, you know, getting a band sounding like you, it's easy to put a band together. It's not so easy to get that band to make the sound you want it to make. I've never really thought about that before. We've had live bands before, and it's never really sounded like we wanted to sound.
Right.
And we couldn't pin it down. And it was partly the fact that we were asking musicians to learn things by rote. So we would just give them the CD and say, learn that. Yeah. And we decided not to do that this time. So we're creating brand new stems for everything. And
But you guys play, don't you?
yes. Yes,
do you
I play
bass?
bass. That's the only thing I like playing.
Right.
I've tried piano, but I just get.
play bass.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I bet you're better than me. I'm slow.
No, hang on a minute. I read about you. You guys have played with loads of sort of big names, haven't you? at
Yes,
times?
yeah. I play guitar for Bob Dylan.
Right.
In
In the
80
film, wasn't it?
It was connected to him. Sorry, but I don't know. He's this Jewish songwriter bloke. Yeah. And so what happened? I got this gig with to do the movie Hearts of Fire, and to support the movie, we did a bunch of live shows, and mostly around Canada. We did Toronto and for other sort of other arenas, and it was fun. And Dylan hadn't written this, or I should say Bob. Had, yeah, or Bobsy. Yeah. He hadn't written the songs, and it came down to me to teach him the songs. So that was quite special. Richard played worked with David Bowie. We both worked with Mick Jagger.
And we knew Tony Wilson quite well.
Yeah.
And what was really cool about Tony Wilson was that he was one of very few people in the business that I've ever met who just was in it for music.
Yep.
He was just in it for music. He wasn't in it for the bottom line numbers, and he wasn't in it for the red carpet and all that stuff. No. He really and the sad thing about the industry now is that people like Tony Wilson are almost invisible. Yeah. And I think that's a real shame. Yeah. What with artists now, if there's a young artist sitting there, the only piece of advice I would have is stick with people you know and trust. That's the only thing you can say.
I could talk to you all day.
we could talk all day.
Really appreciate your time.
It's a pleasure.
And please come back and see us when you're in Birmingham.
We'd love to. Yeah, love to.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, please invite us. Remember to.
Oh, absolutely.
We know what you entertainment people are like.
No.
Out the room, you're forgotten. Out the room, you're forgotten.
Guys, thanks so much.
Pleasure, thank you.
Des Tong for the Lowdown. Right Said Fred. Can't get better than that, can you? Over to you guys.